Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. This week we are memory planning the week of June 26th through the 2nd, or through July 2nd, using this Captain Jack kit from Scribble Co. This is the last one, yeah. So this is finishing off our June pop culture lineup here. I have wanted to use this kit for so long. I've had the foil and these underlays for a while. Like, whenever this kit came out, I instantly bought foil and stuff for it. And then I just didn't, I never went and bought it because I didn't have any plans to use it. Or I didn't know when I would use it. And then, Andrea took down the pop culture kits, and then I was like, well, shoot, I don't know what to do now. But thankfully, Kristen's planner, Kristen on Instagram, or I guess I should have said it the opposite, Kristen's planner on Instagram, she let me buy this kit off of her, which I was super happy about. So I finally got to use this kit and all of the Plannahannah goodness with it. So I do have I can't remember exactly what they're called, but I want to say they might be pirate map or something like that. But you could probably just search pirate and you'll find these underlays. And I did get them unfoiled. And then I got the Captain Jack overlays from Plannahannah. I got them unfoiled and in silver. So I did use 2 unfoiled ones, and then I used 4 silver ones. Well, no, I guess I used 3, but I cut one up. But anyway, and then I just used some silver bow stuff, like washi and overlays for the sidebar that I had from SPC, and then I believe the confetti overlays, header overlays, and I know the hole reinforcers are. I believe those are all from Plannahannah. Those are all in silver. And then I had these silver, paint splatter overlays. I do not remember who those are from. You might have been able to catch it at the beginning of the video. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just had, a little sheet of 4 of those. And so I decided to just pull those in. Because, I don't know, I felt like it, I don't know, all the pirate stuff, it always has that, rustic vibe to it, stuff is all dirty or rusty or whatever, and I felt like it kind of gave off those vibes, so, yeah, I decided to pull those in. But I think that is it for the base, so I will just, well, actually, for the quote boxes on Wednesday and Friday, I cut that quote box up because I wanted to use it, but I didn't want to cover either of the people, so I cut it up to say, if you were waiting for the opportune moment, and I can't remember either of their names right now, but I put that on the guy, and then that was it I put on the girl. I don't know why I can't remember their names right now, but anyway. Now we will get into the day by day. So first on the sidebar, I am putting that it was 3 weeks until Comic-Con because obviously I had to. I was counting down to it. Very exciting. On Monday, I put that I had a Plan With Me binge because of course Mondays is when everyone posts their Plan With Me's. So it's always a good time. Then I did crochet. I was sewing together my daisy bag that I made for myself. Then we had Dash for lunch. And then I did have a Zoom call this day, again, with the people that I had interviewed with the week before. And again, I got very anxious because I just really do not like doing Zoom calls. I mean, it went well and everything, but I really don't like doing Zoom calls, so. Then I FaceTimed my mom afterwards because I just needed to talk to her about it and kind of just calm myself down, make my anxiety just like chill out a bit, and just kind of tell her how the meeting went and everything. And then this night we went to meet these kitties that were available to adopt in town. There is I guess like an organization in town that rescues animals, and they get them all nice and fixed up and get them ready for adoption. And so there was a mama cat who had recently had 3 kittens, and we had been really wanting to get a second kitten. And so I messaged the lady, and we got to go meet the little kitties this day, and there were 3 little orange kittens, and they were all so precious. So we just went and met them and got to chat with the lady and everything for a little bit. And then afterwards, we went over to my boyfriend's parents' house for dinner. I'm sorry, hopefully I won't have to have too many cuts with this, but our kitty's being a little crazy talking about cats. On to Tuesday, I just put that I watched some YouTube, and then I just had some cleaning time. I kind of fully went in and cleaned our bedroom finally, because there was just stuff on the side of the bed and everything that just needed to be cleaned up, and I got it all vacuumed in there. Then I came out and had a little Sophie Lark jam sesh, is what I'm calling it, because I talked about this in my last couple of spreads, or whatever spreads I read them in, but I have read the first 4 books in Sophie Lark's Brutal Birthright series, and she has playlists for each of the books on Spotify. So I just went on this day and I listened to all of them, and I was just having a good old time. Some of them were songs that I knew, and some I didn't know, but now I found songs that I really like. So yeah, they're honestly really good playlists. So I had a little Sophie Lark jam sesh. And then I just had to go run some errands, and I used a little paw print for that because I went specifically for cat stuff. I went and got kitten food and litter and some new treats. Hint, hint. Then we did get McDonald's for lunch this day. And then the next thing that I marked was that I was super annoyed because we were supposed to go meet with the lady that had the kittens that we had seen before, but she had been out of town that day, and so she was driving back, and so at the time that we were supposed to go meet her, we went over to her house, and she just wasn't answering, and I tried texting and calling her, and she wasn't answering. And then, so finally, after 20 minutes of waiting there, and it was super hot out too, after 20 minutes of waiting there, we decided to go back home. And it was just weird because her house is all open, her dogs were barking at us. It was literally just her glass door closed, and everything was open, all the windows were open and everything. So it was just really weird. It seemed like someone was there, but no one was answering. So we decided to go back to our house. I text her and I'm like, hey, we're going back home, whenever you get a chance, can you just get back to me? And then finally, 40 minutes later, she texts me and is like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm still driving. And I was just kind of annoyed because I was like, I wish you would just kind of communicate with me. I'm fine with it, us having to push back when we go and see you and whatever, but communication, So I was just a little bit annoyed. But then we went to finally go pick up our kitty. Once the lady was home, we went and picked up the one little female orange kitten, which, if you guys don't know, female orange cats are not insanely rare, but much less common than male orange cats. So we thought it was pretty cool that we found an orange female, and she's just the cutest little thing. And she was super tiny too. She was a little bit smaller than both her brothers. So yeah, we went and got her this day, and I didn't put a sticker down for that because I still want to get orange cat stickers from all the places that I have gray cat stickers. Then I did read, and I don't have it in my planner, so I don't know what I read. Yeah, I don't Oh, maybe this is when I started Namesake by Adrienne Young. That might have been what I was reading. Alright, I need to catch myself up. On to Wednesday, the first thing that I put in was that I was up early and I just let the cat socialize this day because the night before I had slept out in the living room with Bucky and my boyfriend had slept in the room with our kitten. Just because we didn't know if they would get along, because they weren't really getting along right away, so we just slept with them separately. But since I was going to be home all day, I did just let them socialize all day and let them kind of play and fight and do whatever they were going to do. I really only intervened if they were being like, more so like if Bucky was being super rough or wild. But yeah, so I just let them kind of play and socialize all day and hang out, and they did really good. Then I did film. I filmed them at different times throughout the day, but I filmed the base in the morning, and then I filmed the day by day for Viscount, which is the week before this, but I did film it all within this day. And then I did have a headache this day. Then our little kitten followed me into the room to just cuddle, and I did end up taking a little nap with her, but yeah, it was just cute. She came in there to cuddle with me. Then I did do some grocery shopping this day, and I made my chicken and dumpling soup for dinner, which honestly sounds really good right now. Then we did watch Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl this day. I did plan to watch all of them, or at least more of them, but we ended up only watching the first one this week. And then this evening I bought the Owl Crate edition of A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, so I had to mark that in a special way because I love Stephanie Garber, I love all her books, and I love those editions. On to Thursday, the first thing that I'm marking is that I just had all the snuggles with Girly again. And again, anything that I didn't mark, or like that I didn't put a sticker down for, was most likely because it was a cat sticker that I want to get ordered to be little orange cats. So yeah, I had all the snuggles with her again, and then I did place a Just Fab order this day because my mom had like a bunch of credits on there, so I was just buying some new like summer stuff because she was like, just go ahead and pick out a bunch of things. So I got like 10 things on there and only paid $2 for it. Then I did just have some more cuddles, and I took a little nap with Girly again. Oh, I think I put cuddle in the wrong spot. I think that was supposed to be up top, because anyway, this was the day that we decided on her name, so we did decide on the name Hazel, and I wanted to put that in. Yeah, I think cuddle was supposed to go up on the first one, and then the third one was supposed to be Hazel, but I guess we'll mark that we got her name on the first one. So yeah, we did end up naming her Hazel. Then I did do some more planning this day. I planned out like all my July spreads, again just kind of doing like my lineup and everything, just figuring that out. And then we had spaghetti for dinner this night, and I read some more of Namesake. On to Friday, I just put that I was very tired, and then I did place an order with SPC and Caress Press for some of the kits that I wanted to use in July, as well as some of my foil and stuff. Then I did organize a bunch of laundry. We have these cabinets above our bed, and it was just getting kind of messy in there, so I took them all out, refolded everything, reorganized everything in stacks and everything like that, just got it all tidied up. I watched some YouTube while I was doing that, and then I did do some of my digital journaling for my July TBR and spreads and stuff, because I do keep a book journal on my iPad. Then we got McDonald's, and then this day I placed a Shoe Dazzle order because again, my mom had a bunch of credits that she let me use, and again, I got a bunch of items and only paid $4. And then it was Stuff Your Kindle Day, so I added so many Kindle books to my Kindle. I can't even tell you how many, honestly. It was a ridiculous amount, though. Then on to Saturday, the first thing that I'm marking is that I started an ebook called Heir of Monsters. I was getting kind of into it, but I have not finished it, and I haven't really thought about it too much, honestly, so I'll get back to it at some point, but yeah, I don't know. I think it was one I had on Kindle Unlimited or something like that. Then I just chatted with some people on Discord on one of my groups on there, so I just put that in, and then I had another lazy day in bed with Hazel and took another little short nap with her. And then for dinner, we had chicken sandwiches and fries in the air fryer. And then I had a little TikTok binge. On to Sunday, the first thing that I'm marking is that we slept in. And then I marked, I feel like shit. I actually don't have any notes in my actual planner on my phone, but I use a little backache, girl, so I think I might have just been having a really bad backache, or this might have been the time that I woke up with like a really bad stomach ache, but I just used that, girl, because it could kind of still work for that. But either way, I woke up and I did not feel good, so I ended up taking a nap, even though I slept in. And then for lunch, we got Subway. And then I read, and I used another little ebook sticker, so I probably read more of Heir of Monsters. And then we had tortellini for dinner. I crocheted some, and I listened to an audiobook, but again, I didn't put anything in my notes, so I'm not sure what I listened to. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a big thumbs up down below and subscribe if you want to see more from me, because I have a lot of videos to post and catch up on. So if you guys would like to see those, then make sure you stick around. Here I'm just showing my cats because they were being really cute and being like playful and cuddly. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, friends!